And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the PiGosaur Cup number 84 PTR quarterfinals. We're jumping into our second series of the broadcast. We're jumping into a TvP and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Ruby Rock. We have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Red Terran. It is Percival. I'll fix up the intros, don't you worry. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the Orange Protoss player, the American Protoss. It is Bulmyeolja. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we delve into our initial TvP. Coming into this, Percival is favored for sure, but Bulmyeolja, he has been on that grind, Bap. He's been grinding, he's been testing changes on the PTR. He's been smurging on the ladder, Bap. Yeah, taking shots every ladder session. Yes, they're Bulmyeolja. But here we go. We're here, we are live, we are jumping into our series, and for the next set of intros, they should be fixed, by the way, should be fixed up. They were just set to the previous series, but here we go. So jumping into this, we do have our initial TvP. When it comes to changes to Protoss, of course, the big ones are the production, the macro changes to the gateways, to the warp gate as well. As a result, it is going to be more difficult to be active and aggressive early on in a game. We saw that occur in PvZ last night, where Protoss players were incentivized to just turtle up and to be more defensive and not be active with the depths, not be active with gateway units, and have a more robust kind of mid-game and a slower kind of mid-game. We'll see how Bulmyeolja changes things up, because that is a 2-gate opener, and remember, we can start warp gate on gateways. You don't need that cybercore necessarily. We'll see what the plan is going to be. Regardless, 2-gate opener is a very aggressive way to open up. Meanwhile, Percival going for his own Rax expand. Marine first, doesn't waste any gas here on a Reaper. We're expecting a CC, yep, on the low ground, so economic opener here by Percival. Meanwhile, Bulmyeolja with the 2-gate opener can also reinforce across the map with double adept as well. The purpose of that second gateway is to be hyper aggressive early on, to warp in extra units, adepts, stalkers to move out. Oh, and that is an early tech lab. Okay, so Rax expand Marine first into tech lab into Marauder. So this is designed to punish early aggression. And we're getting early aggression, by the way. We are making 2 stalkers at a time, and we'll see if we can overwhelm the amount of marauders that there are going to be. Because marauders, they're built to bring down stalkers early on, especially. They're built to shut them down, built to catch them. But we are going to have an excess amount of stalkers than we're used to seeing. We're getting 2, and then we have another set behind this as well. We'll see what Bulmyeolja can achieve. As he is waddling across the map, welcome to Ruby Rock, a shorter rush distance, of course. So move our way halfway across. First Marauder is out, the Marine as well. Second Marauder's on the way, no concussive shell yet. And Percival behind this going for a second, and now I'd imagine a third rack. So it looks like a 3-rack follow-up, 3-rack stim. Does get the first shot off. And he wants that Stalker. Again, no concussive shell. Marine does fall. Nice movement here, nice shuffling out of Bulmyeolja. Shuffles back his units. Second Marauder has arrived. Ooh, and we do try to catch out the Stalker. Nice pick up here by Bulmyeolja. Goes to the recall. He gets out. Technically better trade. It's a kind of. Kills 1 Marauder and a Marine and doesn't lose a single unit. Este Bulmyeolja does race back home. Did cost him a recall, which means we're going to be lacking a chrono boost. So in that sense, damage was dealt to Bulmyeolja as well. But more importantly, Bulmyeolja's now playing blind. Unfortunately, Bulmyeolja never scouted the main base. He doesn't know what's coming. He doesn't know that it is going to be a 3x stim timing. It's going to be hyper aggression out of Percival, and Bulmyeolja's playing blind. At least so far. Oh. Does catch 1 once again. Nice control here by Bulmyeolja. He does pull away the weakened stalkers. He does take down, does catch 2 Marauders. Very nice. Bulmyeolja, calm down. Catching up 2 Marauders. Now moving in. Takes over the low ground, it denies mining, does force a bunker. And remember, we're 1 base all in. Bear that in mind. It's like, this is good damage. You might be thinking, oh, right, he's getting ahead. Well, there's no expansion behind this, right? Like, Bulmyeolja is completely all in. He's just rallying across the map, waddling across the map, even with purely 4-gate Stalker. Not even Blink, by the way, just 4-gate vanilla Stalker. The boy's being pulled. Percival, he's only got 1 Marauder. And he gets focused down. Oh no, what a mess. Does fall. Oh, will cost 2 stalkers there. The cost of 2 stalkers does claim the Marauder. Marines being bullied back. There's some heavy losses here for Bulmyeolja. Another Marauder has arrived. Bulmyeolja playing it safe. Ideally, he wants to try to bait the army out. Gets a Marine. Oh, goes to the Marauder. Yeah, Marauder is almost going to go down. Barely survived. Second Marauder has made it. Up to 2. Yeah, up to 2 Marauders. Nice PiGosaur here. Does take them both down. And Bulmyeolja, he's doing it. He's just overwhelming Percival. Every Marine should fall. Stim is not done. Yeah, Stim finishes, but there are just too many Stalkers. And the 4-gate Stalker, papi. Bulmyeolja, he's crazy. Oh my god. He's out of this world. GG. That's Bulmyeolja. He overwhelms. And we'll take game number 1. GG. Bully. GG, well played. Bulmyeolja with the 4-gate. Hold on, I gotta... Let's go. GG, well played. Bulmyeolja, he does overwhelm, he does break through, and he will take down... Oh, he will claim the first game, causing a bit of an upset here. What do we have for game 2? What do we... What do we have for game 2? Bulmyeolja. I'm like, ay, 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 papi, fly to Korea. Bulmyeolja, no mames, orale. Bulmyeolja. GG, well played. Again, going for the 1-base all-in, going for the 4-gate vanilla Stalker. With that, was able to overwhelm Percival. Was fortunate that Percival, he never got a bunker up and running on the low ground. He never teched up in towards factory, towards tank production, for example. Purely bio, purely bio, purely Marine into Marauder. And again, Marauders were going down from the beginning, early on. So we are setting up the lobby. We are switching servers. Oh, good. Okay, we're gonna be loading in. 14-3. So just catching up with the chat. Let's go. So getting into this morning in the top left hand corner of Mothership, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the Red Terran down in the series. Can he bounce back and make a series out of this? It is Percival. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the orange Protoss player. We have the American Protoss leading the series 1-0. It is Bulmyeolja. Let's go. Let's go. 14-13. Let's go. Yeah, Bulmyeolja, he's cracked, baby. He's crazy. He's crazy. Oh my god. If only he was in Korea. A GSL competitor. Bulmyeolja. As Percival, it's his turn. It's going to be his turn here as the SCV does head straight to the center of the map. But remember, this is a Mothership, a 3-player spawn map. You can spawn in top right, bottom side, or top left, and we are going for the proxy. So Percival is going to be the aggressor this time. He's going to be putting, ideally, Bulmyeolja on the back foot. And we'll see how Bulmyeolja will adjust his opener of choice. Remember, last game it was a 1-base 4-gate all-in. But this time we do have the aggression. Or now he's going to be on the back foot. Now the turns have tabled. Let's go. Now, bearing in mind there's only one SCV, there's no second SCV being sent out for a second rack, so not the most committed proxy, I would imagine. We'll see if we actually go to scout with the SCV or commit into something greater. Same opener, 2-gate. 2-gate opener here by Bulmyeolja. Once again, going to be opening up with a faster Cybercore into 1-base play, into an early Stalker aggression. And this is going to be scary. So I'm envisioning a world here where we're going proxy marauder. Let's go. Is going proxy marauder. Now I'm envisioning a world where Bulmyeolja, now thankfully Percival will scout immediately, but Bulmyeolja once again is going to have an overwhelming amount of Stalkers with good enough control. I do favor him against this kind of opener here. He's going to have an excess amount of units here to deal with this army, to deal with the marauders. SCV scout does confirm the opener, does confirm the 2-gate. We'll see. Now Percival, he's at least aware, right? He knows what's coming, he's aware of the production. And we'll see how he responds. We shall see. I feel like, so because of the 2-gate opener, Percival, he should know that the Stalkers are going to be coming to him, right? Stalkers are going to be moving out. So ideally, you'd want to bank up your units. And yeah, he's rallying back home. He's rallying back home with his Marauders. And this means that his production is going to be exposed. That's my big concern here. He's staying on top of the ramp. Okay, the hope is he can catch the units here and get the first couple of shots off by having that high ground advantage. Factory behind this, late CC, true. Remember last game it was racks expand, here racks in the factory. Bulmyeolja sets up the proxy gateway, the proxy pylon I should say. And he will find Percival. Now, he will see the factory being built. Bear that in mind, so he knows that the Rex is elsewhere. Yep, there we go. Does get the factory. He should know that the Rex is somewhere else on the map. Marauders, they move in. And we already have 4 Stalkers back at home. It comes down to the micro. Marauders are revealed. Pylons under fire. You see Bulmyeolja is waiting on top of the ramp. He wants that first shot. Almost supply blocked. Ooh. Yeah, it does go for the boys are being pulled. He trades 1-for-1. Does trade 1-to-1. Getting a second Marauder. Better trade here for Bulmyeolja. Catching out 2 Marauders. Still trying to reinforce. Going for, oh good. Going for 1 base DTs. He was going for 1 base Twilight Council. Okay. Now, going Dark Templar in this matchup obviously is very risky. It's very difficult to pull off just because you have to rely on your opponent muling, you have to rely on their Ravens either. If scans are available, then DTs can be dealt with. Percival is racing back home and he's expanding. He's getting a CC up and running. It's a clown fiesta, baby. It's a fiesta. Without Blink, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to catch out the initial medevac. Medevac is moving in. Again, Percival, he's not aware of the tech of choice. Does find the pylon. Does find the pylon. Warp gate is on the way to warping across the map. And who catches who? Darkshan is done. Show us the DTs. Show us the Templar. Everybody's taking a lot of hits, a lot of damage. Ooh, Bulmyeolja, he may just cancel. Bulmyeolja, what's the plan? We have warp-ins. Okay, now warping in DTs across the map. He had to wait for his warp case to warp in, of course. There's a cancel. Lose the pylon. Army force to engage. DTs are waddling in, but the door is closed, and there is a Raven on the way as well. There is no scan, but there is a Raven. Oh, he scans! He spends a scan across the map, but the Raven pops out just in time, and with that, we have a permanent detection. DTs, they do nothing. They get completely shut down, and now we have a CC on the way. CC is already done at this point for Bulmyeolja. We spoke about this, but it's so difficult to make DTs work in PvT. It's such a big risk, such a big gamble, and it was not worth it. Not worth it. Percival will boost in. Diving into the mineral line. Catching our probes. Again, cheeky build here by Bulmyeolja. Very cheeky, but was seen, scouted, was shut down. 9 shots going off, 5 probe kills. Five probes. And now Percival just getting further ahead. He's building up into 2-base saturation, stiffness on the way, combat shields, building up our buyer setup. Everything's coming up Percival. Bulmyeolja working towards charge. I mean, we can try to go for a 2-base all-in, I suppose. But it's just a very rough positioning for Bulmyeolja. The longer this goes on, the better it is for Percival. The pressure is on Bulmyeolja to find some counter damage of some kind. But there's no Robo, there's no War Prism for reinforcing across the map, for like Archon drops, for example. There's not too much available here for Bulmyeolja to recover in this game. At this stage, the one chance he has is maybe if Percival is passive. If he's passive, if he leaves him alone and Bulmyeolja gets a third up and running, is able to build up into the mid game, then maybe. But even then, like, it's a rough start. Does put the drop. Main army on left hand side. Bulmyeolja, he responds to the drop. But remember, there's a second army. There's just so much supply here for Percival. It's just a numbers game at this point. First we boost in. Dust boost into the main. Scan is available. DT goes down. At the same time, here comes the main army. We have 4 Zealots to defend and 2 Dark Templar. Archons are morphing in. Again, we have the Raven with the main army. Now we just push through. Now we just push on through. GG gets called and Percival ties up the series. We are going to the ace match. GG. Whew. GG, well played. We are getting here into our next game, and we'll see. We'll see how our players do adjust. We'll see what Bulmyeolja goes for this time. I was hoping for another like 4-gate setup. Going into DTs was a crazy move. Didn't quite pay off in the end, but we'll see what the plan is as we load into Winter Madness. Much a larger map of the map pool this time. Larger map, longer rush distance by ground, more places to hide some cheese and hide some proxies. We're expecting cheese out of Bulmyeolja, but we'll see. He might surprise us with a standard opener. Might go for one. Show us what you got. Here we go. So we are loading into Winter Madness. Madness. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Winter Madness, we have the orange Protoss player. We have the orange Protoss. We have the American Protoss being forced into the Tide series. Can he bring it back? Can he bring it home? It is Bulmyeolja. And spawn. Hold on. Okay, I got you. There we go. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the red Terran tying up the series. Momentum is on his side. It is Percival. Let's go. Let us go. We are jumping into the ace match here, the final game of the series. We have seen a little one-base play out of Bulmyeolja, but Percival over time is now getting accustomed to that, to the point where last game he was the aggressor, went for the proxy initially, was able to scout, was able to respond, was able to punish Bulmyeolja in the end. And we'll see how we adjust. Again, we'll see what kind of builds and what kind of openers we do delve into this time. Azarax is back at home. No proxy out of Percival. Proxy, likewise, I feel like there's going to be a lower chance that we see a 2-gate opener out of Bulmyeolja, but we shall see. We shall see. A pool page. We did see a 10 pool earlier in the broadcast. Did have a 10 pool. So now the SCV is moving out. And yeah, this time it's gate side. Sorry, once again, double gate opener. Okay, once again, the same opener here by Bulmyeolja. Percival, he will SCV scout. He will confirm the aggression from our Protoss player. He's going to be aware. Oh, he's going to be aware. Moves in, pulls away. CC on the high ground. Economic opener here by Percival. Bold move. Okay, does open up economically. Going to reactor, not tech lab. Not going for a marauder based opener either. Not this time. Likewise, Bulmyeolja moving out across the map. Yo, topping. Bienvenidos, bienvenidos. Buenos días. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. As the breaks in, and Bulmyeolja, he will confirm the CC. He gets eyes on the bunker and on the CC as well. He's fully aware that this is a very economic but also a safer variation at Percival. Confirm no tech lab on the racks. And he may delay the bunker. He does try to. We'll pick off one SCV. Does get a worker, but takes a massive hull damage on the Stalker, and he has to get the hell out of here. Oof. Does pull away, killing a second worker. Bunker does complete, and Percival, he will hold. And we're committing to one base all in. Okay. 2 more gates being thrown down. Now, Bulmyeolja, he knows one thing. One thing he knows for certain. Percival, he will expand. He has a CC. He will move down to the low ground. Percival, he will expose himself. So the hope here, I would imagine, is that Bulmyeolja, he wants to play it close to the chest. He wants to build up his Stalkers, wait for Percival to move down to the low ground, and then bam, strike that natural base and try to go for the kill. Now, we do have a Cyclone behind this. No Marauders, true, but there are going to be Cyclones behind this and potentially a tank as well. Bulmyeolja, we're going to play calm. We're going to let him expand. Let him expand. As we're still rallying. Adept does Shade. Does seal the Marines. Shades into the main is going to be a dead Adept. Does confirm the Cyclone. And does confirm. Lock-on is brutal, and Bulmyeolja, he will... No! He pulls that too soon. Yeah, he pulls that too soon. He doesn't break the lock-on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 Stalkers going down. Heavy losses for Bulmyeolja. He doesn't get the Cyclone either, and Percival, he's holding. He's holding on. Again, Bulmyeolja, he was just a little bit too premature with this assault, bearing in mind that Warp Gate is just now finishing. No, sorry, he doesn't even have Warp Gate. Warp Gateways, I should say. He got the upgrade, but he has no morphed in. So delayed reinforcements, that's already 3 Stalkers going down. Heavy losses here for Bulmyeolja. But Percival is moving out. And this will give Bulmyeolja an opportunity. He gets locked on though. Yeah, he does get locked on. A bit of a messy engage. Stalkers are coming from behind. Oh no! 1, 2, 2 more Stalkers go down. We can't afford these losses, pappy. Oh my god, he gets a Cyclone. Just barely. Yeah, Cyclone goes down, medevac as well, but again, we're bleeding out so many Stalkers. We're coming in from behind. Can we get the tank? Yo, can we get that tank? Percival trying to siege. Pulling further in. Another Stalker goes down. Once again, decent trades here by Percival. And behind this, Bunkers. Bunkers are being thrown down. He's getting ready to back up. He's just buying time. He knows that he will lose his army. Percival, he's just buying time. And behind this, he will have 1 tank. He'll have 1 tank. We have 3 bunkers. The boys can be pulled to repair. Again, Bulmyeolja, he lost 10 Stalkers in the process. So many Stalkers went down. And that makes this push even weaker. Does make it weaker. Now moving in, takes a massive tank shot to the face. Ooh, second tank shot as well. No repairs, but another tank shot was still within range. Oh my god, a 4th shot. Yeah, 4th shot goes off. Down to 6 Stalkers. The boys are being pulled, and Bulmyeolja's being cleaned up. He's being cleaned up here. He's losing far too much. I say that there are only 4 Marines left. Banshee moves in, extra DPS. And Stalker getting cleaned up. GG gets called. The all-in fails, and Percival, he will claim the series 2-1, advancing on to the semi-finals. GG. GG, well played, Percival. He will claim the series, but a massive shout out to Bulmyeolja for making a series out of this, so forcing the ace match. And again, I'll be honest, I can even see a world where he could have won this game as well. As we mentioned, Bulmyeolja, he just sustained too many losses throughout the course of the game, so he was unable to really snowball out of control, trade efficiently, catch the army, and then push towards the natural. Just split out far too much in the process. The attention, the control was a little bit lacking there for Bulmyeolja. But regardless, GG. GG, well played. I can see a world where he could have taken this game. But regardless, Percival, he will advance on into the semis, and he already has his opponents ready and waiting for him. It is going to be a ZVT between Percival and Solar. Let's go.